fabulous hair. Oh my gosh. Is that better? I don't even know. Oh my god, you guys. Tomorrow I leave New York. I just woke up. It's 7 a.m. on a Tuesday. And tomorrow on Wednesday at like 8 p.m. I am going to the airport and flying to Europe. How do I feel? I think in the last video I said that I'm over the sadness phase. Well, I'm not. I thought I was, obviously. But 2 days ago I was feeling pretty sad. I cried quite a few times. And yesterday was, I said bye to 2 of my friends. I met one friend for breakfast, the other for dinner, and I said a goodbye, and it was sad, obviously. I feel like I intellectually know that I'm leaving, but I don't fully emotionally feel like I'm leaving. And to be honest, I feel like it's gonna take me 4 or 5 weeks into being in Europe to realize that I've actually moved to Europe. The same way when I moved to New York, it was really difficult because, you know, it was my first time ever going away from my family, and I moved to a different part of the world by myself. So moving back to Europe is not as difficult just because I am going closer to my family rather than further away from them. But when I moved to New York, I think it took me like 5 weeks or something to realize, you know, that I am not with my family anymore, and I'm like grown up and I'm going to school and I'm living by myself. So I woke up one morning like 5 weeks into being in New York, and I woke up and I just started crying because I feel like everything hit me like a brick. Anyways, I have 1 night and 2 days left in New York. I'm sorry, I just can't believe it. I am almost fully packed. I have another friend coming over today. She's gonna help me pack a little bit. But honestly, it's crazy how my life fits into 2 suitcases, because I moved to New York with 2 suitcases and I'm leaving New York with 2 suitcases. So I just got back from the gym, and the reason why I am holding my camera right now instead of, you know, having it on the floor is that yesterday I sold my tripod. I sold my big tripod because it was too big for me to take to Europe. Sad face. On Saturday, I had my last personal training sessions ever, so I'm officially a retired personal trainer, and I had some people ask me, oh, so you're not gonna do personal training anymore? No, I am not doing personal training anymore. Personal training was always a day job for me that I really loved because I love fitness. I knew all about it. I, you know, studied, I got certified, and it was always a day job and a way for me to make money doing something that I really enjoyed, and I love my clients to bit, but it's not where I want to put all of my energy into. So now that I'm moving to Europe, this was just a closing chapter for everything, for New York, but also for personal training. So I'm very excited because actually one of my goals for 2019 was to not be a personal trainer anymore. And now, end of August, I actually fulfilled that goal. But yeah, I just came from the gym. I bought a bagel. I'm gonna eat my bagel, and then after that I have to clean up my apartment because tomorrow, as I said, I am leaving, and the new couple, they're moving in on Saturday. So that's kind of like the plan for the first half of the day. But first, I need to make some coffee and have my bagel. It still hasn't fully hit me that I'm moving. I mean, I'm packing. I am literally moving tomorrow, but I understand it. I don't feel it. Yo, when I tell you guys that the universe is always assisting us, when we are just not, you know, resisting and we are letting the universe guide us, everything works out in our favor. I mean, I could have not organized this whole move more perfectly. I mean, finding a couple that wanted to sign a lease with my landlord and also buy all of my furniture is just like mind-boggling. I mean, I am literally, they told me, they're like, you know what, whatever the things you don't want or you don't know what to do with, just leave it, and if we use it, we use it. If we don't use it, we're gonna donate it or, like, you know, throw it out. And I was like, this is literally the best case scenario. I am very happy that I'm able to make their process very easy because, you know, Zach is from New Zealand, he's not from here, and when you are not from here, like this girl right here, it's always very difficult to get your own apartment because you have to go through the application process and it's a whole hazard. So me being of service to them and literally bringing my landlord and them together just to meet and sign a lease, that was the application process. They didn't have to submit any paperwork. They didn't have to pay real estate's, what am I trying to say? They didn't have to pay a real estate agent's fee. I know that they are of service to me, making my transition easier, but I also know that I am of service to them, making their move and, you know, making them get an apartment in New York in such an easy way. Wow, that was a little off pitch. Okay, I'm gonna watch this Oprah video I started watching last night. It's like a speech and it's an hour long, and I watched only half. So right now I am gonna get some inspiration from Miss Oprah Winfrey, and then I'm gonna clean, and then I'm gonna dye my hair. I am naturally blonde, but I dye it a little bit lighter than my natural color. So, plan for today, eat bagel and coffee, watch Oprah's speech, clean the apartment, dye my hair, finish packing, and then in the evening probably go see a Broadway show. Oprah said this thing, and I want you guys to hear it, so I'm gonna rewind it, and you have to listen to this because this is gold.
And when you can ask the Creator, ask that which made you you, what is your dream for me? I guarantee you, instead of you trying to define the dream, what is your dream for me? If you're able to lean into the dream that the universe and all the forces of light and love and power and grace by all the names that we call God has for you, nobody can touch you. Nobody can touch you.
That was incredible. Just asking the universe, what is your dream for me, rather than trying to come up with what it is that I need to do. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that. And it's crazy because for so many years, I thought that I wanted to be an actor and, you know, I was gonna live in New York forever. But as the years went by, I realized acting is actually not really what I want to do. So right now, me going to Europe is, I really feel in my heart that's where I need to be. But also I know that currently I don't have a plan. And I feel good about not having a plan because I know that I'm going to be guided so much easier, rather than if I go there and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this and this and this and this and this. And then next year and 2 years later, because if I have a really big structure, there's not enough like wiggle room for the universe to guide me. So I just know that something, you know, is gonna happen in the next year or two, and I'm gonna really find myself and come closer to this thing that I really want to do in life and be of service in life. So I'm gonna leave this Oprah speech in the description, by the way, because it's incredible. My friend sent it to me. It's 54 minutes long. I'm 25 minutes in, and it is mind-blowing. So if you do have the time, I really recommend you watch it. Okay, I cleaned the bathroom, the whole bathroom. It is sparkling clean. Right now I am gonna dye my hair, take a shower, and then continue cleaning the other rooms. Now, note, I don't have to clean my apartment, you know, because the people who are moving in, they're signing a lease with my landlady. I mean, I'm not the middle person anymore. This apartment, technically after tomorrow, will have nothing to do with me anymore because it's gonna be, you know, a place where other people live. It's gonna be their home. And as much as it is exciting, it's also sort of weird to think that the home that I've built here, somebody else is gonna be taking over and making their own. But, you know, that's a whole different story. But the thing is, I don't have to clean the apartment, right? Like, I don't have to clean every single corner and make it spotless for them to move into. But I know that if somebody else did this for me, I would be so happy. I mean, this is going to be their first home ever in New York City. They just moved here from New Zealand and they've only been in the city for a month or two. So the fact that I get to make their first home in New York a smooth and happy and beautiful transition makes me so happy, especially that the apartment is incredible and they love the furniture. That's why they bought it. But also just the fact that when they move all of their things in, they're gonna see that the apartment is just so beautiful and clean and fresh. And I know that this is a way of me saying thank you for just helping me in my transition, but also welcome to your new home. And I'm so excited for you to be here. Oh my God, I'm gonna start crying. So when it came to me giving this apartment to them, I asked myself, how can I be of service to them, right? And that is making their whole application process very easy, which was not even an application process. I just introduced them to my landlady. And my landlady really likes me, so I knew that she was trusting me in the people that I was bringing. And also, yeah, I'm just so happy that I get to hand this apartment over to them because I loved it so much. And they even told me the first time they came to look at the apartment, they were like, oh, it's such good energy here. Like, we just really feel like you put a lot of like love and time and effort into making it your home. So it makes me happy that this home is going to have two incredible people living in this home. That's it. That's honestly not a big difference because I'm just dyeing it the same color, but my roots are light, looking fabulous. The past 2-3 hours, I don't know, I've lost track of time. The last 2 or 3 hours, I've just been cleaning. I've been cleaning the kitchen, the living room, getting rid of more stuff. I just made some lunch. Honestly, nothing too exciting. I have about 32 hours left in New York, but who's counting? Apparently I am. So honestly, I'm just gonna continue cleaning the apartment, getting it ready for my departure tomorrow. Crazy, I still can't quite believe it. So I feel like I need to end this video right here because I need to still pack and do things. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. I'm going to Europe tomorrow.